And we continue our Smart Decision 2012 coverage with local reaction to the debate. KOMU 8's Dan Kennedy joins us live from a Democratic watch party. Dan, what's the word there?
Hey, Jim, I am live at El Jimador restaurant in Columbia, where a handful of Democrats just finished watching this election season's first presidential debate. I'm joined now by Jill Schulte, who actually helped put together this event. Now, Jill, you watched this debate with some fellow Democrats here tonight. What do you think mid-Missouri voters are going to take away from tonight's debate?
Oh, there were a lot of things, Dan. You saw Governor Romney come out strong, interrupting numerous times, interrupting the moderator as well as the president. You saw the president outlining his programs. You saw another version of Mitt Romney's programs. So I think, we'll toss it around, look at it upside down, and take a vote on it.
And you put together a pretty neat sheet for tonight's debate to help folks keep track and stay interactive. Some things on here: best one-liners, oops comment, applause counts. And the last question that I'm going to ask you: why will you vote for your candidate in November?
Well, I've seen what he's been doing over the last 4 years. I know for a fact the Medicare program, first year that he was in office, cut $4 billion of fraud. Second year, $6 billion worth of fraud that was just cut. I appreciate that sort of thing being cut out of some of the Medicare, some of the other pieces that are going on. We're seeing students stay in college because of some of the Pell Grant monies that are there. There's just a number of different things that I see this president having done that I will vote for him again.
Joyce, thank you very much for your time this evening. And our coverage continues right now over at Republican headquarters. I'll send it over to my colleague, Megan Malaris, right now with tonight's team coverage. Megan.
Thanks, Dan. Well, I've been watching the entirety of the debate here at the Boone County Republican headquarters, where there was a watch party here this evening. Now, joining me now is Missouri conservative voter Russ Duker with some analysis on how tonight went. Now, in terms of the responses we heard from both President Obama and Governor Romney, what do you think is the message that voters took away this evening?
I think the main message, Megan, would be the body language that was communicated. There was a confidence that Mitt Romney had, that when you watch the president, he looked down, he seemed to be angry, he seemed to be containing his frustrations, he seemed to meander a little bit without the teleprompter, and I think that's the main message. But outside of that, Mitt Romney seemed to have a confidence, he seemed to have an understanding, especially as a small business owner. He really spoke to me, but hopefully he spoke to those in the middle as well. So I think that confidence.
And what do you think, in your opinion, was the most pivotal moment for Governor Romney tonight in this debate?
I would say it was when he first came out and ruffled President Obama a little bit, and he could see that the president was fumbling a little with his response, and he put him on defense right from the beginning, and President Obama never really recovered from that point.
Well, Mr. Duker, I want to thank you so much again for joining us here this evening. Now, we're just 34 days out from the election, and we'll have more debate coverage and analysis during the vice presidential debate on October 11th in Kentucky. Next Thursday, reporting live in Columbia, Megan Malaris, KOMU 8 News.